stringing together now 2 consecutive wins, obviously coming off of a tight game in Indiana now. Solid win tonight. What are you seeing in terms of progression from this group of guys?
I mean, we're coming together. We're doing it all together on the defensive end and on the offensive end. Finding the chemistry, try to enjoy it. I mean, it's fun out there to play like that. And, of course, when you win, it's just extra sweet. But we just want to keep, every day, try to get better and want to play our best basketball, in March, April. But at the end of the day, winning games right now is important. So we try to, get as most as we can.
What did you like from OG that you saw today?
I mean, OG, Gordon, the best player every night. Brings the energy on the defensive end. On the offensive end, I mean, he is special as well. One of the best three-point shooters in this league. Gordon, the best player, can go to the rim, posting up against, smaller guys. I mean, he does everything. So we're glad that we have him and that he competes, every single night.
Coach mentioned that your last practice was like November 16th. So, and he said that time is on your side, but then it's also not on your side at the same time.
November 16th?
Yeah.
What?
Something like that.
No way. We just practiced yesterday.
Oh.
No, yesterday we had a day off. I lied, sorry. But we practice. I mean, it's light practice.
Yeah.
Going through stuff, but I mean, it's still practice.
Yeah, okay. So, but in terms of just, I guess, development from, especially the younger guys on the team, what are you seeing from them, like, in terms of taking steps in? Because you're a leader and you have to, you got to be vocal in, guiding these guys.
But everybody is, still doing their stuff, getting their work in every single day. Even if they don't play, they staying in the, ready group. I mean, I think, today after shoot-around, they got after it, played 5-on-5 to stay ready, stay in shape, and that's what it's all about. I think everybody, just waiting for the people who don't really play, just waiting for their name to be called and to go out there and show what they can do. And I think that's just amazing to see. I always stay, for the 5-on-5s to see it and to support them as well, and it's always fun.
Pretty efficient game from you tonight. Obviously, you also had 7 rebounds on top of your 8 points. What are you seeing out there right now?
4 assists and 3 blocks.
Exactly. What are you seeing out there?
Just playing the game. Playing the game, really. Just playing basketball, hooping, that's it. Yeah.
You had a nice assist to Scottie. Walk me through, is that a dynamic you guys been working on, or is that just like through practice, or just happening organically?
Yeah, we practice a lot together, so that's just kind of like, he sees me, usually it's him, on the other end, throwing those passes, but yeah, today he was open, and it's the right play, it was just making that read up for him.
I know you pride yourself off of defense, but what are you working on, or what's the next step in your game that you're kind of like trying to hone in on?
Offensively?
Both sides, either way.
I mean, just hooping. I'm a basketball. I'm a hooper. One of those dudes that grew up playing at the park, so just going out there and just playing basketball, enjoying the game.
So like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I'd say. Everything, just continuing to play. Yeah.
You guys got Cleveland next. What stands out to you about them, and how do you approach them?
I mean, they're a very wiry team. Guys with a lot of long wingspan and stuff like that. So we gotta be able to just play them in transition or run, get stops, play in transition, and I think that's our strength. We're getting anybody to play that game with us. But I think we put ourselves in a really good position to win.
Scottie, when you see the way the ball was moving around and also kind of just the production was kind of spread throughout, most of the lineup, I mean, what does that say to you and what?
It just shows our focus out there on the floor. I'm just trying to keep the ball moving and keep it going around side to side. We feel like we get some good offense that way. Sometimes we get stagnant, but we just keep trying to get back to it. No matter what type of shot we get, we just try to hang our heads, run back on defense, get a stop, take the ball out and try to push it right back and try to get a good possession each and every time.
Do you think you're a more dangerous team when you have so many different guys contributing?
For sure. That's what it's about, just having a whole team that can be able to contribute each and every single game. That's what's important for our team. Is going to help our team's success.
Scottie, Gary coming into tonight hadn't had such a great statistical season compared to what he's done before. But with him on the court, the offense statistically is better and you're better. Why do you think that is?
Gary, we all know what Gary can do out there on the floor. So he can score the ball, play some defense. But he's really good at scoring the ball and putting the ball in the basket. So, he's going to be aggressive when he's out there on the floor looking for those shots. We all know he can make those shots.
Why do you think your numbers are better with him out there?
When?
Offensively, like your scoring, your efficiency are all better when he's on the court.
What are you talking about?
When Gary's on the court with you.
I like Gary. When I pass the ball to Gary, he shoots it. So I love that about him. Yeah.
Scottie, what are the differences between how Nicknurse how Nicknurse used to in the floor and the role that Darko Rajaković has you on the floor?
Say it again.
Sorry. No. What are the differences between the role that what Nicknurse has you in the floor and what Darko Rajaković has you on the floor?
So we just trying to get some ball movement. We're just out there just trying to play good basketball. I don't really
As a player, not as a.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really know what the role is. I'm trying to be aggressive when I'm out there on the floor, but we're just trying to get good shots and play good basketball. I feel like that's gonna find us out there on the floor, no matter what's going on. Once we move the ball around, get some good shots, that's what it is. We're going to have some good production when we're out there on the floor. But I don't really know the specific, I'm just going out there playing each and every game, just trying to go out there and try to win.
Scottie, how did the court feel this time around? Because I know the last in-season tournament game, Precious was talking about it a little bit, and Jaylen Brown got hurt. Did it feel any different this time around?
Nah, they both. I don't know. It felt good to me. I'm not feeling people. It felt good to me. I like it. Court's nice. Environment's nice. Game's nice. It's fun.
Everything's nice tonight.
Yeah, it's great. Get it done.
Great.
The box score, you got a bunch of guys with same number of points, same number of shots. How efficient does that make you guys when everybody's getting their own numbers?
It's definitely hard to guard for the other team when everyone's involved and everyone's in actions and everyone's being aggressive, looking to score.
Talk about being aggressive. How did you see Precious kind of impact the game today?
Just pushing in transition, crashing offensive glass, screening hard and rolling, and then defensively being aggressive, blocking shots, boxing people out, just setting the tone on defense.
Zach LaVine had 36 points, but I felt like a lot of his shots were really tough. What were you guys trying to focus in on to limit his opportunities?
Just make shots tough for him. He's a great player, so he'll make a lot of them. So just try to make it as difficult as possible. And he had a great night. He's a great player.
How's DeMar different when his daughter's not in the crowd?
I don't know. No, DeMar had a good game too. He missed some shots, but we just try to make it difficult for him too. But he's a great player as well.
Is your offensive role very different compared to last year?
There's similar things, there's different things. Overall, it's different because we have different personnel, different coaches, but there's similarities to last year for sure.
In your personal case, what are the main differences that what Darko asked you on the floor that is different compared to last year?
Playing out the high post more so than last year, and then we've always had a big emphasis on transition, so that'll be the main thing, playing out the high post.
Individually, does this defense suit your skill set better than the one last year?
I don't know, I think both of them suit me defensively, yeah.
Were you guys aware of the scenarios coming into this game in terms of the in-season tournament? Because, Pascal takes the shot at the end, DeMar takes exception a little bit, gets ejected.
Oh, that's what I didn't know what happened. No, we knew we were going to try to score. because we know the points count or something. But yeah, I don't know about anything else.
How were you able to talk Darko into challenging that foul on Martin? Pascal couldn't talk him into it a couple minutes earlier.
I think when I went to the ref and pointed up, I was pretty sure I didn't foul him, and I still don't think I fouled him, but it's whatever.
The replay didn't show him kicking his leg up. It showed him taking off, not landing.
He flailed, but it's okay. It's all right. I thought he did, but maybe my memory is bad.
I think in that first quarter you had 14 assists on 16 baskets. That was the kind of ball movement start you want from your team every night to sort of set the tone for the game?
Yes, we were hoping to get 60 assists tonight, but we fall off after that a little bit. No, I'm joking. Obviously, first quarter was high-level basketball, and we really moved the ball, and we were finding each other in that first half. Pascal himself had 7 assists. I thought that we did a really good job there, and we're always trying and targeting to have 30-plus assists, and and try to always get more than 32 deflections. And tonight we hit both. We had 33 deflections and 32 assists. I thought that we played together. They had runs, they're a really good team, talented players, and but we were able to slow them down and get our runs as well.
When OG's making three-pointers, they get 5 tonight. But how does that open up the rest of the floor for the other players? How does that work for you?
I mean, he making shots. I thought that Gary played a great game as well. When you have those two on the court, when they open up the room for everybody else, I thought that majority of our shots, all of our shots tonight that we took were high-quality shots and open shots. So we just got to continue trusting it and building it. And the more players you have there knocking down shots, it's going to open up even more floor, and then you can make really quick decisions on the closeouts, how to attack, how to drive, and then read rotations and find next man open.
I think it's 3 games in a row now where Precious has had at least 4 assists. Are you noticing an improvement in his playmaking, his passing, the decision-making, the way that he's seeing the floor?
To be honest with you, from first time we met, after watching film, I saw that potential in him to be connector. That I think that he has very good feel for passing, how to find teammates. But also, I thought that he tonight was aggressive. That he was driving with force, taking it to the rim, and now it's going to be making the right reads, playing at that speed with that kind of energy, and just finding the right reads. And I thought that he did a really good job. Scottie was outstanding. He was plus 19 every time when he was on the floor. He was so good for us. And when he sets the tone defensively and with rebounding and ball movement, it's really hard to play against him and against us.
Gary led all scorers off after the first quarter and then finished with 16 off the bench. How important is that kind of production from someone who is coming off the bench?
That's in the description of his job, and tonight he played only 20 minutes. I wish he played more, but he was efficient. He was getting great shots. He was able to get 13 shots in those 20 minutes, and for me, that's more important than how actually minutes he spends on the floor. He can be 33 plus minutes on the floor and he gets 8 shots. I prefer that we as a team are always aware to find him and get him good looks, because he's such an offensive threat that really, really helps us. And I thought that he did the outstanding job today.
How important is it for you guys to have, a box score that kind of looks like this, where you have 6 guys with more than 13 points, no one with more than 26? Everyone with, sort of 8 to 13 field goals. Is that kind of the picture you're trying to create?
Correct. 32 assists. That says a lot. Scored 121 points. The more points we score, there's more food on the table to eat. If one player scores 40 and the other 3 and nobody else scores points, there is not enough food on the table. And when we play like that, there is more to divide. And that's a motto that we're going after. Everybody eats and everybody's playing together, and everybody's got to share. So I'm really, really proud. I don't have words to describe how much I'm proud of our guys and their unselfishness and willingness to play together.
You guys have had these hot starts. You had one against Detroit the other night, and then you lose it. Is there something that you feel like you can take from this, or something that what is it?
Absolutely. It's called NBA game. it's if you watch every single night, it's happening around the league. Like, this league is the best players in the world. You know, I don't think that you can go in a game and have a 15-point lead and keep it during the whole game. You know, it's obviously we're trying always to figure out what it is, what we can do better, what we can. But this is game of runs, you know, and we gotta be able to, when they go on a small run, to call a timeout, to refocus, to address the adjustments defensively or offensively, to change matchups, to change coverages, to get us back in a game. But it's. I never seen a 48 minutes of a perfect game that everything goes, you know, easy, you know. So I give a credit to Chicago Bulls. They have a lot of talent there as well, and we gotta respect those guys as well. I thought that that's the game of tonight as well.
Do you think that those, it seems like there's 20-point leads in games more often. Are you sensing that too? Maybe it's just this team, or one way or another. Does that seem more common these days?
I mean, I'll tell you what, like, I came from Europe. In Europe, when you have a 10-point lead at the halftime, you're already like thinking who you're playing next game. Like, it's really, really hard to get back in a game. So I came and started coaching in the G League, and 20-point lead at the halftime, you're up or down, doesn't mean much because game is so long, and rotations and players and the speed of the game. Like, if team knocks down 3 shots in 3 possessions, that can happen over a course of like 2 minutes, and you can get that run. You know, it's definitely like something that we are constantly trying to improve and get better, but it's not easy. If you have any solutions, meet me outside. Don't share with media.
Coach, what's the next step offensively that you'd like to see this group progress to?
A lot of stuff. I think reads, angles of screens, how to read different coverages, what defenses are throwing at us, is the big all the way back, how to play against switches. Like, there is a lot for us to continue learning. Like, and our biggest ally and biggest enemy at the same time is time, you know, because we don't have it enough. We had last practice on November 16th. It's just so hard, you know, and then they're trying through shoot arounds to find the rhythm. Tomorrow we'll get a practice. We'll be able to address some of the things. And as I said, like, this group is such a resilient group and trying to execute everything. Really, really proud of them.